Real Street Views with Left Guns. So I had different shows on the station.
Okay.
And then we did the Cougar Room. You know, Mina's always been like, that's my we do the Batman and Robin thing, the dynamic duo thing. She's always just been, you know, let's go. We're gonna go and we're gonna do this together. So we did the Champagne Room together. We also did the Cougar Room together along with my cousin. So the Cougar Room is, we're not PG or nothing like music. No, I'm not going to say anything.
Yes, you are. We're PG.
No, I'm not going to say anything. I don't have no business.
Yes,
but we,
it's for the, okay.
Yeah. So the Cougar Room is for cougars, was for cougars. We had young men that used to come on. We had older women that would, you know, come on or call in or whatever. And we kind of just had adult conversations about younger men and older women.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Flip the script a little bit.
Yeah. And we also had some older men that had some things to say. But, you know, we let them talk, but we, you know.
That's right.
I was a cougar at the time, so, that's another story. Anyway, we going to talk about that later.
All right, so then just tell me, how did you hook up with Kirk Franklin?
We did the, I actually got asked from Joseph Lucas, who is the one that actually created the page. He's the one that actually created the page. Okay. And he wanted, you know, just someone to, I guess, basically to help. I don't know. I guess he just needed some help. I don't know. But he came into, when he came into the, because I always listen to Kirk Franklin. I don't know if everybody, when they see my live.
Stump is one of my favorites.
Yeah. And I listen to the Kirk Franklin Praise XM station. So when I'm traveling, I'm always listening to it's channel 64 on Sirius XM. So I'm listening to, when I'm always listening to that. And he's always saying, you know, if, you know, you want more to say or you want more to do, you know, go to the KF Praise group on Facebook, you know, and, you know, so I joined the group and, you know, stuff like that. And I'm always very boisterous. I will say whatever. And, you know, I'm always, you know, doing lives and stuff like that. So, I guess Joseph was like, I'm gonna need somebody like you to help me out, you know, with this, you know, and, just to, kind of get the all of the information out for Kirk Franklin, so people that, you know, because Kirk Franklin's page is overwhelmed. It's with so many people. He can't be, you know, involved, you know, with everyone and get in contact with, you know, get in contact with people. People want a one-on-one a lot of times with these celebrities, and it's really hard to do that because, you know, because of the lifestyle that they live. You know, so, you know, you create groups, you know, people create groups or whatever. And it's according to what group it is or how big the group is or how much, you know, interaction is really going on. That's what makes the celebrity, you know, say, oh, okay, this is the group that I need to be doing this with. This is the group that, you know, I want to push you know, my music, my upcoming events, stuff like that. So that's basically what I was doing. That's basically what I'm still doing. You know, I love it. You know, I had to get rid of some folks. I had to really get rid of some folks because it's a lot of scamming and stuff going on. You know, and I said, you know, I don't want my our listeners or viewers or whatever that's or members that, you know, to get lost in that nonsense, you know, and then, you know, with Kirk coming on and he's seeing like, what is this? What is that? We can't do that. I don't want to do that. You know, so I had to kind of clean up some stuff. So I got a lot of people that's upset with me or whatever because they're like, well, we've been here for all of this time, but then I'm like, I don't even know if who you say you are. You know, I don't even see a picture. You know, you have no activity on your page. You've been here since May 2018 and you telling me you have no activity on your page. But yet and still you'll come on here and you'll say something to one of the members, you know, or try to go into one of the members' inboxes and try to get, you know, information or say something is going on or something is wrong. You need something. You know, we're not doing any scamming stuff here. You know, so I just did that. But I manage like 22 other groups on Facebook also already.
Oh, wow.
So I had the
where do you find the time to do all that?
I I know, right? It's, because I do everything from online anyway, it's like, it's really easy. Some things do get pushed to the back because but the most important things, I'm always on it. People are always able to get in contact with me.
Oh yeah, because I see your interviews on with the rappers and the musicians and everything.
Yeah. I love it. I love them. They actually reach out to me. When's your next date? What's your next date? I'm like, okay, well, give me a minute. Let me find out what date I have. But trying to do this record label is more time consuming than anything else.
Oh, okay.
It has really. I'm gonna be transparent and just tell you. Sometimes I'll be wanting to give up with the record label. I really do, because it's just that hard. But it's like I can't. When I started something, I asked for it. God gave it to me. Now I gotta suffer the consequences. You gotta pay the cost to be the boss. If this is what you asked for, then this is what you got. I'm up sometimes 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning on WhatsApp, because most of the people that I work with, or that that's a part of my distribution company, they're out of the Ivory Coast. That's a part of my distribution company, or my promoters, my new promoters, my international promoters. They are in the UK and Dubai, so our hours are so different.
Yes.
So sometimes I'm not sleeping. If I am sleeping, I'm only sleeping for a good 2-3 hours. And I'm like, okay, now I got to get back up. And now it's income tax season for me too. So now I gotta do taxes, And my family, we've been in business for over 26 years now.
Oh my goodness.
I've been East Orange.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay.
Yeah. So we definitely, So it's, everybody talking about their stimulus, so I got to. I got to do that. So sometimes I may allot an hour or two just for that. Then I'll stop. Go do what I need to do, an hour or two for my label. Then I'll stop that. Then I'll go do some promotions for about an hour or two, with the radio station. And then I got my nonprofit organization.
Exactly right.
Yeah. So I'm like, it's just a lot.
So, well, listening to you, it definitely is like oh my God, how do you do it?
Yeah.
But this is what what I thought about too, when I was working inside. Okay, because I learned so much working inside with brothers and sisters that were incarcerated. And the term that I learned listening to you, it reminded me of the term that they used. And the term that they used was putting the work in. So what I'm listening to you is you're putting all the work in to do what you were destined to do. That's it. And that's what we all go through. Right. If we want something, we put the work in to get it. Right. And if once you get it, you have to keep on putting that work in. Absolutely. So it's nothing to like to complain about. Just say, be thankful, because like you said, you asked for it. And obviously you're doing something right. Yeah. Because at some point, things will all start coming together, because of the work that you put in.
Right, absolutely. It was easy to become the label, but it's not as easy to create the label. So it was easy to become the label because I've always managed international artists. I have artists in.
Yeah, I know you talked about them.
I have artists in Jamaica, Canada, Nigeria, Ghana, South Africa, Johannesburg. So I had artists that I was already managing. So when I said, okay, I'm actually on the board of the distribution company. And they weren't doing U.S. distributions. They were doing only distributions out in the West Africa. In different parts of West Africa. So I was already on the board. So I represented the United States. I keep saying represented like I'm not still on it.
Right.
But I represent the United States on their board. So what happened was they said, we don't have the distribution, not doing the distribution in the United States. So since you are our representative in the United States, why don't you just go ahead and create the label?
Right.
With me creating the label, though, it's like a conflict of interest in a sense. So what happened was I had to choose whether or not I wanted to stop being paid by them and do this record label, or if I wanted to not do the record label, I could continue getting paid.
Okay.
So instead of them paying me, I chose to do the record label. So now I don't get a paycheck from them anymore. They are going to do the distribution for all of the distribution, which just happened. They have a warehouse out in Pennsylvania, actually near my home.
Okay.
So they were doing distributions of all kinds of other stuff, everything but music, everything but records, vinyl, stuff like that. They weren't.
Right.
They basically weren't doing that type of stuff, but. They do distributions of all kinds of other things. Shipping, they have a shipping company where they, ship things all over, the world and stuff too. So I said, okay, I'm gonna let my payment go. Don't worry about paying me anything. Let me do this record label because I want to do this for I want to do it for my people to help them. So of course, my artists that I was managing were the first artists I signed to the label.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah,
okay, so on that note, I've just been given the notification, like 4 or 5 minutes left.
Oh, okay.
So no, but you're going to continue because you're going to tell us your vision. What is your vision?
Okay, so I guess my vision is to try to create a space where I'm able to help as many people as I can, because I want to still help more people. I want people to be able to come to a space, even a space like this where we are right now. Just a space. You don't have to go home if you don't want to go home. You just come and you just create. Whatever you want to create, you create here in this space. And basically, eventually, we'll have A&Rs and people from the pros, the PROs, BMI, CSACs, people like that come in and teach about the business. So you're not just creating; you're actually getting ready to start. I don't want to always manage you.
Right.
I don't want you to always be just an artist or whatever under the label. I want you to learn this so that you can eventually teach someone else.
So let me ask you a question. Have you gone to Breakfast Club yet?
No, I haven't. No, I haven't. Okay. Yeah. No, Breakfast Club, none of that. No.
Okay. So, but anyway, I just want to thank you for coming on. Today, I mean, this is March the 15th, and today I interviewed 2 phenomenal young women, who are in the business of doing the business. Okay?
That's right.
That's right. And it always makes me feel proud when I see young women out there doing their thing. Because what happens is that you become an inspiration for other women to do what they are destined to be. See, I like using that term, destined to be, because we're all destined to be somebody, because we are somebody, because the Creator put us down here to live our dreams and our purpose. And having said that, I want to thank you for coming on.
Thank you.
I really appreciate your continue doing what you're doing. And my name is Marion Bay, and I'm the host of Television. And have a great day.